So this is the bag that I actually carried as a carry-on bag. I had a connecting flight. My flight was at least 23 hours long, and this was the one bag जो मेरे साथ in the entire time frame. I had this bag on me. This is a Sky bag. They're not sponsoring me for it, but मेरे सारे luggage and everything is Sky bag. Sky bag is an international brand, so they do the sizing perfectly, and that is why I prefer Sky bag over any other bag. Again, I'm going to talk about the structure of this bag and how durable it is. Again, when I look at it, I've traveled pretty much quite a lot. I don't see any, damage or anything as such. I love the texture. I love the material of it. It is rough and tough is what I can say. I love how from the inside it looks bright, and if usually it's like this key, if the inside is all black, it's very harder for me to actually find anything inside, considering I do carry a lot of stuff. So I love the fact that the insides of it's all green. It comes with like 3 to 4 zips is what I can say. The first one is at the end of it. This is well padded. I love the fact that it's well padded. The next is another zip. We have one more zip here, and then one more zip here, and then there is a zip here, which is perfect if you're traveling on a long haul. Again, I had a ribbon on, just in case. And also all of my luggage had blue ribbons on because I didn't want it to get lost in the pool of bag. And then the back side of it is again a little bit of crochet work here. I love it. I love that it's not too rough on me, and then the straps are in perfect condition, and they are super thick and super, when you put this on, that ye long term chalega bag, and then it is quite durable, which is why I pretty much picked up this bag. Absolutely love it. I'm gonna fill this up. I'm gonna show you what I carry inside or how I packed for my carry-on. So yeah, keep on watching. Okay, so the number one thing I've packed is actually my laptop. That is like at the end of this bag, just because ये जो last section है ये quite padded है, and I just didn't want my laptop to end up being damaged or cracked. So laptop is where this is the section where the laptop goes. The next section is where the real magic happens, or the real stuff are in there. So I'm gonna open this up. Again, I love the fact that you can actually fold it like this. I'm gonna remove these stuff out. I'm gonna show you how and what things are in there. This is probably how I've arranged it, and I'm gonna remove these and talk more about my stuff here. Last second section, I have actually removed all of the stuff, and here it is, which I'm gonna talk to you about right now. This file folder holds all of my documents, F1 से लेके GRE, TOEFL, GMAT, everything academic, 12 standard तक का, certificates and bachelor's degree and everything goes here. My doctor's certificate, and the only reason I have this on me is because जब मेरा when I landed there, तब मेरा immigration तब जब check वगैरह हुआ था, तो she wanted me to show my F1 and everything, सब documents वहाँ पे दिखाने पड़ते हैं. So I would rather have this on me rather than keeping it in a luggage bag. So that is what I did. I had this on me 24/7. Moving on, the next thing I have is kaan topi or beanie and some hand gloves, just because if the flight is very long, it's gonna be very cold. So मेरे हाथ बहुत ज़्यादा जल्दी ठंडे हो जाते हैं, so I would rather carry a pair of hand gloves with me. A pen, because why not? I feel like at least you should have 2 or 3 pen on you, just in case, just in case. And preferably black color, The next thing is my tech bag. This holds a converter pin. This converter pin, I have two of these. I kept one in my main bag and one here with me, just because I have this kind of plugs. My phone is an Indian phone, not American one, so the adapter and charger and the converter pin. This was probably the best investment that I made till date, hands down. It still works. 2 years, beautiful product. The next thing that I have is a phone extra battery charger, phone charger basically. And again, it works really well. I just have like a very small one, so zyada time chalta nahi hai, but you can carry a little bit bigger one. And I think you should be like fabulous. Okay. The one thing that I don't have in here is my pair of earphones, and the reason why it is that because I've kept it right in front of my bag, because मैं earphone बहुत ज़्यादा यूज़ करती हूँ, इसीलिए I keep that is how I've arranged. The things that I use the most goes at the top of my bag. So this is my tech stash. Next is this Apple bag, which we're gonna go. I'm just gonna open this bag up. I'm gonna show you what is all inside this bag and how it can help you. Alright, you guys, the first thing that you actually see is a plastic bag. ये plastic bag में I have my underwear and 2 pads, just in case. I have underwear and bra. This is where I keep. I don't like to be dirty on plane. I rather, change and just feel a little bit more fresh, because the flight in itself is that long that it's crazy. Then I have another extra pad, just in case if somebody, wants one. Then I have a couple of tissues, which are always in handy. If you're somebody who is allergic to pet, or, you never know who you might end up sitting next to. So tissues is always helpful. The next thing that I have is another bag. Okay. ये bag में मेरा basic Indian meds है that I like to carry on with me on a flight. So I have Amrutanjal balm, okay, just for my headache. Then there is Nux Vamika 200. It is used for my stomach, or if I have gas issues, this is what goes inside. The next is Evomin. This is a classic medicine, is what I would say. I think over-the-counter medicine that is helpful with ulti, nausea, and vomiting. If you feel like that, maybe you want to pop this in before the flight starts. Next thing is Eno. Again, acidity could happen if you're somebody who have acidity quite often. Maybe Eno is something you might want to think about carrying. And last but not the least is actually Electrol. That is like a oral rehydration salt. And I just like to carry it with me all the time. Electrol is one of the best, product out there that can, help you, Alright, moving on from that to the rest of the stuff that I have a comb in there. I always have a comb with me. I like combing my hair. It just calms me down. It helps me with my anxiety and stuff like that. And also like to look good in flight. Okay, let's just be honest. I have a toothbrush and a toothpaste. I absolutely don't like flight food. So I have this on me. I would probably prefer a smaller version of a toothpaste, a travel size version of toothpaste. The next two things I have is lipstick and a mascara. It can make my day, a beautiful lipstick and a beautiful mascara. And the last thing that I have with me is what can I say, a sunscreen. Okay, moving on from there to the last two sections, I may say. The first one is where I actually carry or keep my wallet. My wallet is really huge, and I have done a video on how I pack or what stuff I carry in my wallet. I'm gonna link it in the description box and somewhere on your screen that you can see right now. And yeah, just check that out. I've pretty much explained everything, and this is where the only reason I keep it right in front is because it's very accessible. I can remove it, I can put it back in there, and yeah, that is it. And then I have the last section here, where I have the number one thing that you see is actually a Cadbury chocolate. I love chocolate. I absolutely love it. Meri flight is incomplete without a chocolate. The next thing is a pair of earphones. The one thing that I would recommend is probably get yourself a noise cancelling headphones. Bose are probably one of the best ones that I've heard. They're noise cancelling headphones. और अगर आपको खर्चा नहीं करना है ज़्यादा, so in that case maybe you want to stick with your regular pair of earphones. I stuck with my regular pair, and this jack is probably the only thing that actually your screen might be able to accept on a plane. वहाँ पे सामने स्क्रीन होता है, टीवी स्क्रीन, एंड टीवी स्क्रीन के बाजू में जैक पोर्ट होता है यहाँ पे, दैट यू कैन पुट दिस इन, प्लग दिस इन, एंड you would be able to see the movie. So I prefer carrying this and putting this right in front, so I always have this on hand with me. Next thing, moving on, is I have a kachra. I think this was my chewing gum. I would also want you guys to carry chewing gum if you have the ear pop wala issue, कि आपके ear pop नहीं होते हैं, तो probably chewing gum is one thing that I want you to really carry with yourself. Dettol hand sanitizer, I will not emphasize more कि आपको कितना ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है इसका. Please carry with yourself a hand sanitizer. इतना गंदा होता है कभी कभार फ्लाइट की, it's just so I always have on me a hand sanitizer, a hair elastic, because why not, and that, my friend, is pretty much it for this video. And I hope you found this informative.
Life हो out of control, होठों को करके गोल, होठों को करके गोल, सीटी पर जाके बोल.